What's up guys, welcome back to Game Dev with AI. I'm Mike here, and in this video series we have a challenge developing our first indie real-time strategy game without any coding skills whatsoever, just using the tools of artificial intelligence such as Chat GPT, Midjourney and many others. I'm very excited today to share my progress, and in this quick video we are gonna be doing what I'm saying. We are gonna create the main menu and the testing level and transitions from the main menu to the testing level when you click the button. And a lot of cool other little improvements that I'm very excited to share with you. We're progressing very nicely at a nice pace, and I'm very excited to see how it's going so far. I hope you as well. So if you missed our previous videos, check it out. I will show you step by step how I was creating all the parts of the game that you see here so far, and it was an amazing journey so far. Let's keep on going. Let's get started. Before getting into creating a menu, if you remember, my game code was complete mess, so I took some time to organize things a little bit. Now on the right side over here we have organized object types, like I have bullets, enemy units, explosions, letters, map elements, and so forth. So each type I cleaned up, I put to correct place, to correct folders. So now everything is nicely organized, so it's much easier to find. And in our code as well, I created groups and put different elements into groups, so I can unfold the group, and then I have everything about start of the layout, then I have everything about camera scroll over here, so then I have tank selection. So everything is nicely organized, and it's much quicker to deal with the code. This way I don't have to scroll through the very long pile of code to get to the right point. So here is our idea for the main menu. This will be a separate layout, so I create a new layout, I click layout and then add layout. And here you can choose add layout with its own layout sheet or just a layout. And it's very important, in case you want your menu or new level to be obeying new rules, you can create a separate layout sheet for each level. Or you can use just a layout, and it will be using the same rules that you have in your original sheet. So I don't want to be creating more layouts for now, so I just use the same sheet. So I click, for example, my menu is called Nuke, Demo All. So on the left side, I choose Event Sheet as our main sheet here. So it will be obeying same rules. My idea was that our menu will be a little bit more fun than usual. It's not just text. You can actually destroy our menu if you feel bored. Remember, everything about this game should be about chaos and fun and random events. So if you're kind of bored, you can just go around and destroy the buttons. So let me show you how it works. So we got our letters here. Already got music going. And if I feel bored, I can come and just destroy the buttons. See? And everything collapsed. So what are the elements we need for our menu? Obviously, the play button is the most important. It's just a sprite. And on click of the sprite, we should start our first level. So let's check how we did it. So you can see on start of our layout, on the mouse, click on the left button on our play button. We create system event, system action called go to layout testing level 1. Very simple, just one line. Now, how we did these buttons? Well, first of all, by the time of this recording, Midjourney doesn't know how to work with text so far. I'm sure this is coming in the next updates of Midjourney, and when you see this video, probably you can already just write the letters and text, and it will give you perfect text. But for now, it was quite difficult to create these letters, but we still did it with Midjourney, As you can see, it's quite hard so far. It's just writing nonsense like lay, play, palo. It's really struggling so far dealing with text. It's just writing nonsense most of the times. But you can do it if you give it a lot of tries. What else we did? This is a background for the text. And obviously some background for the menu. And our letters. The letters were really hard to get. I was trying to get the letters right. Sometimes it's just, again, writing nonsense, like what the hell is this? Sometimes it's really hard to get, but again, if you keep trying, if you give it enough prompts, it will give you some text. After a lot of attempts, I was able to get N, U, K, and E letters right. These letters are just sprites. I move them in the folder called letters and menu, and you can see they're separate sprites. It's not one word because we want to destroy them separately. For example, for letter N, I have several variations of it, which I set in different animations. And behaviors, we have physics, so this way that our letters can fall when we shoot them, destroy outside of layout, so if they fall down outside of the map, they get destroyed. Drag and drop is just for fun, so you can get bored and move them around on the menu. And sign is basically to make them look animated. They kind of bounce. Their width is increasing and decreasing. This is just to make them a little bit more dynamic than just static. So now, the last thing we need to do is to create the hit physics object, this one over here. It will be invisible, but it will be created when our rocket is overlapping with our letters. And this hit physics invisible helping object, it has following behaviors: bullet, physics, destroy outside of layout, and pin. Basically, when we hit letters with the rocket, this object is created. It's invisible, but for physics we need it. And it will hit our letters, and then they will move away, right? You can right click and see, find all references. This way you can see the code for this physics object. Basically we spawn it, and then it's a bullet, and it's just hitting the letters. So now let's run it. Everything together. Okay, this one already fell down. And if I hit with a rocket, okay, let's try again. Everything fell apart. If you can see, they're standing on these little platforms. I created also these little platforms because physics is affected by gravity. If there is no platform, the letters will start falling down right away. These platforms are invisible, but they also have physics behavior. Let's try again. Okay, so now if I hit it with the rocket, see, now they will all fall down. Finally, we need to add music for the main menu and for our game. So we have a music folder here. We right click, we import music. Here you can import your music. And now we need to add it in the code. Here you can see this part is deciding which layout we have. So for layout nuke them all at the main menu, we have dramatic music running. And for the main level, we have different music running. I also created several extra layers, which will be our different levels, just for testing purposes. The main one is just a test. This will help me test the behaviors and also test the town map. This way I don't have a big giant map with a lot of things, just the basics. to see what behaviors I need to fix and improve. And another is a testing level. This one is more or less a real level, just a tiny one. Again, I have mega texture as a background here. I allocated all our units the way I want them to be. And the last thing, very important, is to create pathfinding map. This map is not visible in the game, but it helps units know where we can go. For example, I don't want them to go here, and I don't want to bounce into the water outside of this little island. So how we did it? It's basically a tile map, a new tile map, and I simply draw on the tile map where I don't want units to go. For example, I choose and I draw like this. So where I draw, it will be not possible to go because it's a solid. So here and here, here. And for example, over the fort, I don't want them to walk over my fort. Somewhere here. Alright. So now what will happen is that this tile map will be a solid. I called it tile map level 1 pathfinding, and its behavior is solid, and then there's nothing else. So all the transparent part of this tile map will be possible to walk, and all parts that have some sort of paint, it doesn't matter which, it will be considered blocked. So if I run this map, units can go anywhere they want except for the tiles that are covered. There is also a little bug that we were able to fix. My friend from Fiverr helped me to fix this bug. So in our case, our units walk straight and back, they don't rotate. And when I was clicking on where they should go, there was slight delay, and I was thinking why we have this delay. I was thinking it's a pathfinding problem, but in reality, if you go, it's a little bit tricky. If you go to behaviors and pathfinding, there is parameter called rotate speed, but in our case the object is not rotating, it's just going this way or that way. But rotate speed was set very small, and rotation was disabled. However, the program is still doing the rotation, so we don't see it, but it creates a delay. You know what I mean? So now if I put rotate speed real fast, it basically rotates, invisible, but it's a rotation still, it takes time. Now it turns really fast and then it goes. And this solved the delay issue. It's a really tricky bug. I would never be able to solve this myself. You see, each day you learn new things, and it's very exciting, guys. So now everything is ready for our first test. So
lock and load. Right away, sir.
And we'll hit the
ready to kill.
Button. Let's do it.
On my way. Consider done.
Alright, let's destroy the button. Okay, hit play. Okay, now zoom out a little bit. Now you can see this is a new map.
New letters.
Yeah, here is a bad guy. They capturing the flag. Here
ready and waiting.
Guys,
ready and waiting.
You have to react fast.
Consider
now.
done. Consider done.
Turn it back.
Enemy flag on my way, sir.
Alright.
Robot assembly starting. The flag is out.
Okay.
Lock and loaded. Right away, sir.
There's one more flag here.
Lock and loaded. Right away, sir.
Come in and see.
Ready and waiting. On my way, sir. Ready and waiting. Consider done. Ready to kill. Lock and loaded. Ready and waiting. Consider done. Ready to kill. On my way, sir. Lock and loaded. Right away, sir. Ready to kill. waiting. On my way, sir. Ready and waiting. Consider done. Lock and loaded. On my way, sir. Lock and loaded. On my way, sir. Lock and loaded. Ready to kill. Ready and waiting. Consider done.
Why there's no start? There's no
No
music.
need, just play.
Lock and loaded.
Okay,
Production
On my way,
complete.
sir.
you can zoom out.
Flag secured.
You remember this map, right?
Yes.
There is a
Ready and waiting. On my way, sir.
He already has some. Oh,
Lock and
You
loaded.
need to capture the flags. You need to capture
Right
the
away,
flags.
sir.
Lock and loaded. Ready to kill. Lock and loaded. Ready to kill.
There's one more
Beware,
flag.
aliens.
Lock and loaded.
Right away, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Right away, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, enemies attack.
Ready to kill. Ready to kill. Ready to kill. Lock and loaded. On my way, sir. Lock and loaded. Consider done.
oh, he is here. He flying away. He flew guys
Ready to kill.
round.
The map.
Ready to kill.
Okay?
Consider done.
I'm the king of the world! Enemy fort eliminated, sir. We are the champions, my friends! We are the champions, my friends!
Wait, we are the champions.
You're the champion.
Oh, he
Well done.
got him.
Good job.
Really? Oh, the super villains.